a teacher and you're not using Canva yet, you are missing out. In this video, I'm going to show you just how easy it is to get a Canva Pro account for free.
Let me show you how easy it is to sign up for a free Canva account. You're going to go to canva.com and click on sign up. You can choose to log in with a Google account, your Facebook account, or an email address. I'm going to choose my Google account. Now, this is where you can choose that you are a teacher, or if you're creating a personal account, you can start there. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you click on teacher. So Canva's going to take you through a series of questions. Remember, K through 12 teachers get a premium Canva account for free. You just have to be able to verify that you are a teacher. So you would enter all of your information here. You can also click on check your eligibility, and this tells you the eligibility requirements and guidelines. You can look through this list to see if you qualify, and your application will be reviewed within 48 hours. Depending on which country you are in, you may have other qualifications or requirements. Once you get verified, you will have access to a Canva for Education account. If you're starting a free personal account in Canva, then it will look like this the first time you sign in. You get the option to try Canva Pro for 30 days for free. It also reminds you over here that if you are a teacher, then you can upgrade for free. Now let's see where Canva wants you to start. You can learn the basics, craft presentations, brush up on social media. These are just some options to get started learning how to use Canva. I'm going to click on Learn the Basics. There is a Canva app that you can get for your desktop, and you can also get it for your mobile devices. I prefer to use Canva in my browser. The Getting Started tutorial walks you through some of the basic actions that you'll need to learn. You can learn how to add text, add more pages or move them around. You can click on the plus sign to add a page, or you can click on one of the pages and drag it to move it to a different location. You can also present in full screen. You can choose to present full screen, go into a presenter view, present and record, or use autoplay. The Canva 101 playbook walks you through some of the steps that you may want to learn first when you first begin using Canva. If yours looks like this, you can click on each slide so that you can see it full screen. If you want to be able to scroll down to see all the slides, you can click on this little button right here that says Scroll View. And that will make it where you can just scroll to see the next slide. Now with the Canva 101 playbook, I really like how it walks you through some of the steps and it gives you some actions to take so that you can put it into action as you're learning it. This slide is showing you how to find templates. It says go to the Design tab, that's over here. You can drag and drop a template onto this page, or you can click Replace Current Page. So if you liked this one, you could drag and drop it. You could add it as a new page, or you can replace the current page. And it's that easy. In the next slide, you're going to practice adding text. You can press T on your keyboard and it will add a text box. You can drag this around. You can change the font, the size, the color, and then any of these other editing features in the menu. The editing menu is a lot like some of the other programs that you may be used to. To change the font, you click in the font box, and Canva gives you a lot of free fonts that you can use. If you want to upload your own fonts, then you would have to have a pro account. A pro account will also allow you to use the fonts that have the little crown beside them. So you have a lot more options. I'm just going to choose Oswald. You can grab the little handle and drag it to make it a larger font, or you can change the font size here. One of the mistakes that my students make when they first learn how to use the text box is they will click on it and they will delete it because they think that they are going to delete the words inside so that they can start typing their own text. That's when I make sure they understand where the undo button is. And then I remind them that you have to click inside the text box and select it, and then you can add your own text. On the next slide, you're going to practice dragging and dropping elements. So you're going to go to the Elements tab over here, and this tells you to search for a star. So you just type in star, and you can choose from shapes, graphics, photos, videos. You'll learn about frames later. I'm going to go to graphics. I'm going to drag and drop this star. You can adjust the size like you did the text box by grabbing the handle. You can adjust the angle and a lot more. We'll start there though. On the next slide, you're going to learn how to change the colors of an element. We're going to click on the gray cube and select a color circle on the editor toolbar. So here there are 3 different colors, and you can pick whatever color you want to, and you can change each side. On the next page, you can play with video. Click on Elements and search for Nature, and then choose Videos. Drag and drop a nature video onto the frame. So this is a frame. Usually when you see these boxes that have the clouds and the rolling green hills, this is going to be a frame. And you can add videos and images into these frames, and those videos and images will be in the shape of whatever the frame is. So you can just drag and drop your video. You can double click and you can adjust where the video shows. On this slide, you're going to practice visualizing your data with charts. You're going to go to the Elements tab, scroll down and click on Charts. Select a pie chart. Then click Data on the Editor toolbar. You can add your labels. You can add the names of your items and then the percentage that they take up of the pie chart. And it automatically adjusts it for you. If you don't see where you can input your data, you can go to Edit and it will come up again, and you can enter your information here. And you can do this with any of the other charts. And that's all of the first tutorial that Canva shares with you. Canva has a design school that you can go to learn a lot more of the basics and a lot of the advanced techniques and tips. To get back where you started, you can click on the hamburger menu and it will take you to the home page. In the home page, you can close this design. It will always save your designs without you having to do anything, and they will show up in the Recent Designs tab. Most people's first question is, how do you get started? My advice is just to play around and start creating. Don't forget to sign up for my email newsletter and get your free copy of Student-Driven Creativity. I've included over 20 projects that your students can do in Canva. I've broken it down by age groups and shared some tips with you. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video or if you've learned something new or if there's something that you want to see. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back to share more ways you can use Canva to bring creativity to your classroom. Okay, as promised, I'm going to show you how you can create your own avatar. Go to Apps on the left-hand side of your screen, and you're going to search for Avatar and click on the one that says Crikey AI. You can choose which avatar you want to use. You can choose which motions you want them to be doing. You can just type in whatever you want your avatar to say. You do have a limited number of uses for this app. You can create an account with Crikey. You'll be able to pay for more uses. Like I had my avatar say, this is a great way for you to be able to narrate a story or to get kids who normally don't want to talk in front of the class to be able to present something. And then they're not scared to get up and talk because all they have to do is type in what they want it to say. There may be limitations as to what you can do with your AI, depending on if your district is in charge of your accounts and your students' accounts. There are some settings that they can turn on and off, especially when it comes to the AI features. So, see if your kids are even able to do this. If not, the teacher account should still be able to, so you can still play around with it.